God forbid. I'm not gonna need that because I'm gonna live until I'm 100 years old. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you're new here, and today I'm gonna be unboxing my Canadian passport. Woo, woo, woo! It came in this express post envelope. So some of them would say do not bend, so that people are not bending it before it comes. And once I opened up the package, I got my passport. So I'm just gonna show you really nice and up close. The Canadian passport is a blue passport, and you get two options. You can apply for 5 years or 10 years. I applied for 10 years because the difference is just $40, and I don't have to do this again until 2030. So that's definitely nice. So I would show you what my picture looks like the day when I was going to apply for this passport. I went to work that day, of course. So I had makeup on. I was looking fly, and my director was like, where are you going to? Are you going to model? Because I'm like all glammed up, face bit. I'm like 10-year passport. We got to be looking good. So I don't know if it turned out well, but there it is. Just at my passport. I think it's okay. It will do for 10 years. And they have this little important slip as well that just gives you information about the Canadian passport. Basically what it says is that it is a travel document, it belongs to Canada, and then it goes on to tell you places you're supposed to sign. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna do that. So I'm supposed to sign it, and then it also tells you places to go to. Interestingly, did you know that if you're in a country where you can't easily access the Canadian consulate or embassy, you just need to go to the British one? My British people, well, brothers and sisters, I don't know why I'm saying that, but my point is that even if you don't have access to a Canadian embassy or Canadian consulate, you can always go straight to the British one and they would be able to help you. At least that's what the passport says. There's also a little information section that you're supposed to fill right here. I haven't filled mine yet because my passport is pretty new. So just so that they know who to contact in the case of emergency. They said in case of accident or death, but trust me, Nigerian, I'm like, God forbid. I'm not gonna need that because I'm gonna live until I'm 100 years old. But I'm gonna feel it though, because even if the Lord is gonna keep us and He will satisfy us with long life, we should just follow the rules. So I'm gonna do that. Compare my Canadian passport and my Nigerian passport. So as you guys know, I'm originally Nigerian. I've lived in Canada for about 4 years. So I got my Canadian citizenship and also got my Canadian passport. So now I'm going to compare my two passports. So the good thing with Canada is that Canada allows dual citizenship, and what that means is that you can hold more than one citizenship. It doesn't even mean two. So you can have 2 or 3 or 4 citizenships if you so desire. But a word of caution to note is that sometimes your Canadian citizenship would not cover you in icky situations if there's another citizenship in play. So that's something you need to consider. I don't know a really good example though, but if you go and act up in Nigeria, because you have a citizenship there, the Nigerian citizenship will supersede your Canadian one because it is the citizenship at play and you're a dual citizenship holder. So that's something people need to be mindful of. But for the interests of this video, I'm going to be comparing the two passports, and I will show you the benefits that having more than one passport gives me. Number one benefit, so my Nigerian passport is an ECOWAS passport. So this actually gives me access to 15 member states, members of the ECOWAS region, among which are Ghana, Cameroon, and a few other countries that I'm not sure. I'll put them on the screen. With this passport though, I am able to travel visa free to I think 47 countries. But with my Canadian passport, I am able to travel to 197 countries visa free or visa on arrival, which just means that I would not apply for a visa. I would not have to show them my hotel bookings. I wouldn't have to show them my bank statements for 1 year or 2 years just to prove that I'm going to come back to my home country. With a Canadian passport, I'm able to just get up and take off. So now I'm going to show you on the passport index the benefits of having more than one passport. So we're going to look at the passport index 2020. So let's actually look at the rank, global rank. So I'm just going to look at the passport index. So I think it's important to know that the passport index has been, the scores and the ranks have been affected by COVID. So if you scroll down to number 4, you can see that we're tied in with the United Kingdom. The passport of Canada is right here. We're 31, which means that right now in COVID times, we have access to 91 visa-free countries, visa on arrival, 40 countries, visa required, 67 countries. It's even above or ahead of the United States passport, which comes in at number 19. So we're number 4, the United States is number 19. So let's scroll quickly and look for Nigerian's passport. And honestly, I'm going to go really fast because I know it is somewhere down below. Ghana is number 49. So let's keep going. I'm going to put links down below to where you can see the passport index and the other one I'm going to use. We just scroll down to Nigeria. As you can see, Canada was 131 for rank and Nigeria is 46. We have access to 22 visa-free countries. Visa on arrival, 24. We need visas to 152 countries, whereas Canada, we only needed visas to 67 countries. So it's important to know that the passport index rank and scores have been impacted by COVID. So a lot of this though is due to the fact that COVID has really ravaged some countries, for example, the US, which might explain why the US passport, the United States passport, is number 19. So let's go to the compare passports. So I just want to highlight this so that you guys can actually see. Let's do Nigeria first. So you can see this is Nigeria. Then let's also do Canada. And now you can see the mobility scores for both of them. The rank here is 46. The rank for Canada is 131. With 131, the higher rank being better. And you can see right now that even with the COVID ban, Canada does give me access to so many other countries. There. So let's go to improve passport. Let's do that again. Nigeria. Let's do Nigeria first. And then let's do Canada next. So for example, you can see I can only travel to 47 countries without a visa for Nigeria, and they've listed the countries right here. But when I add a Canadian passport, I can go to 93 countries visa free. So now my score has increased to 140 collectively because Nigeria is beneficial because it gives me access to a lot of African countries, for some African countries. So yeah, I just wanted to highlight the fact that if you have an option to get another passport, it's something you should definitely go for. Let's go to the Henley Passport Index. So this is also very useful. You can see on the screen here that for Nigeria, it's ranked 94th in the world, and it gives me access to 46 destinations, visa-free access, a lot of which are member states of the ECOWAS region and a lot of Caribbean countries as well. But let's just go down and select Canada and let's see what that brings up. So Canada is ranked 9th in the world and it gives me access to 183 destinations visa free. So it's important to know that this overlaps with some of the countries that Nigeria also gives me access to. So you can see holding the two passports that the Canadian passport is stronger and I have access to so many more countries to travel to than the Nigerian passport. I think it's really important to know that here with the Canadian passport, there are different programs that help you if you wanted to go and live in another country. So if you're under 35, you can go and live in Australia for a year and you get a work visa. This is called the International Mobility Program. Canada has treaties with so many other countries. For example, they have treaties with European countries, they have treaties with the UK. So people under a certain age, it depends on what the treaty actually defines, people under the age of like 30, you can get a visa to go to the UK and live and work as long as you're a Canadian citizen. They hardly tell those people no, but this is just to go and experience. So it's called the experience class. And for Australia, if you're under 35, you can apply. Interestingly, for the US, it's quite different. You also have something that's called NAFTA, which is the North American Free Trade Agreement. And what that really does is that if you're in it's a bilateral agreement between the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. By virtue of proximity, these three countries came together to say, how can we make our countries actually benefit from having neighbors such as you? So they sat down and they did a lot with regards to the economy, import and export, agriculture, so many different sections. But what is really important and key to me is that for professionals, we have a list of required occupations that if your occupation falls within those categories, for example, I'm a business analyst or a consultant, I can actually go to America and work there underneath NAFTA as a Canadian citizen. It's valid for a period of 3 years, of which you can keep extending it past the 3 years. So that just gives you opportunities, and it's not a visa per se, it's an adjustment of status. So that just makes it so easy. The fact that having a Canadian passport, having a Canadian citizenship actually gives you so many avenues to just live. The world is too big to just be stuck in Nigeria. The world is too big to just be stuck even in Canada. So just having an alternate citizenship opens numerous doors for you. Honestly, you guys know me. I'm just going on and on about how good it is to be in Canada. But I hope you've gotten the message that if you can, get another citizenship. In fact, a lot of European countries sell citizenships. If you don't want to come here and live here for 3-4 years, then look into a European country who's selling citizenship and buy one. I think it is really important for you to have a backup citizenship. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please also hit the subscribe button and make sure you stay tuned by clicking the notification bell. Thank you guys for watching. I will speak to you in my next video. Bye.